Whole Story Quest Audio presents an unabridged recording of The Templar Archive by James Becker, narrated by Leighton Pugh. Prologue. The 15th of November, 1315. Near Lake Egery, Canton of Schwyz. We are facing a disorganized rabble, nothing more. You cannot even dignify this motley collection of farmers and serfs by calling them a peasant army. I would prefer not to sully my blade with the blood of any one of them. The man who'd spoken was standing with a group of his fellow knights near the centre of a large open area of flat land, the site they'd chosen for their overnight camp. All around them, snow-capped mountain peaks contrasted with the pale blue of the sky, a low bank of clouds to the west, threatening more snow later. The clear blue waters of Lake Egery shimmered just a short distance away from the edge of the camp. The knights were fully armed and ready for combat, each wearing a linen surcoat, bearing his armorial emblem, with the device repeated on his shield. These were essential means of identification in the confusion of a battlefield, where each man's face would be hidden inside his enclosed helmet. They were waiting for the orders from the leader of the army, Leopold of Austria, to mount their war horses and ride as the vanguard of a force of more than 10,000 well-trained men-at-arms. Their task, on behalf of Frederick of Habsburg, Duke of Austria and Styria, and King of Germany, was to smash their way through any opposition, and by doing so, open up the most direct route through the mountainous terrain in front of them, and then drive on into Italy, and seize this strategic swathe of territory for the Habsburgs. There was not the slightest possibility that his experienced, well-armed and properly equipped fighting men could fail to prevail over the ragtag opposition that the fledgling confederates of Schwyz and Uri had apparently managed to assemble, and Leopold knew it, but even then he had taken no chances. The operation had been planned as a surprise attack, with his army advancing from the south past Lake Egery and then on through the Morgarten Pass, and he had expected nothing less than a total victory. The ace he was playing was that the obvious approach for his army to take had been from the west, passing near the village of Aert, where his spies had confirmed that the confederates of Unterwalden had already erected fortifications, and had dug themselves in to prepare for the expected battle. That crucial piece of intelligence was why he and his men hadn't done that, but had instead...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?